Welcome to the Otter Den. Come on in, take a tour. This is new to the 2015 school year for the Fergus Falls Otters. This is what we call the Otter Den. And this is a practice facility here at the Fergus Falls High School for both boys and girls golf for the high school and the middle school. And also, anybody in Fergus Falls, any kid I should say, who wants to come up and try free golf, this is for you. Because we have extra clubs over there, we have adults who are always supervising the Otter Den itself, and we want to make golf an affordable game for everybody. Over here we have our signature wall. This is called the Otter Home of Golf. And our mantra or our saying is humble in victory and gracious in defeat. Over here we have our Wall of Champions, going all the way back to a state champion that we had in 1938. His name was Roy Spielman. And all the way back to when we have girls golf starting in Fergus Falls, which was in 1978. And our first state tournament participant, Pam Boldenau, in 1979. On the wall with the windows, we have the donors that made this possible. We had both corporate and private donors from Fergus Falls, many alumni, and just people who were fans of kids here in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. And this is a individual putting area that we have where one or two people can work at this at the same time. We have a wall of mirrors here that allows them to look at their putter angle, the shaft of their club, making sure it's neutral or a little bit ahead of the ball, just for good fundamentals. We have our philosophy of our golf team. We have family, faith, academics, integrity, discipline, and determination. These are a couple couches because the kids, when they come in here, will oftentimes be in here for a couple hours at a time. They certainly don't have to be. You can come in here for 20 minutes if you want, but a lot of times they want to play a round of golf. So we got a couple couches to make it comfortable and enjoyable for the kids while you're here. But we also have an area for our schoolwork. We put in a couple different outlets so that kids could charge their laptops or their cell phones so they could stay here and get things accomplished. We put in another lighting system over here so that they have the ability to see their work and do their work. But homework is a very, very important part of our program. We're always busy golfing, and we want to make sure that they're staying ahead of their work so that they can enjoy the time while they're here. We have two hitting bays where typically you'll have a group of four playing here. We call this the Gold Bay, one of our two colors here at the Fergus Falls High School. And what you're seeing on the screen here is a practice range where you can go and you can hit any club from sandwich to driver. It'll mark the flight of the ball, but then also the roll. And obviously we're more impressed or we're more concerned about the flight of the ball. And this is the Maroon Bay. And on this particular hitting area, we can have another 4 people playing. So on the Gold Bay, hitting bay over there, you're on the range, more suited for just making sure that you have the right distance on your clubs and making sure that you might be getting a practice lesson or just cleaning up your golf game. But the Maroon Bay is a little bit more for fun. On this particular bay, we have the picture of the first hole at Hazeltine National in Chaska, Minnesota. And the kids love playing these golf courses. It allows them to hit a right to left shot, a left to right shot, basically everything that you would normally do on a regular golf course. Next we look at the putting green. And as people know who are involved in the game of golf, we know that how important putting is. So what we did is we bought 2 different putting greens and we seamed them together. We have 10 holes here, which will allow at least 10 to 12 people to putt on this putting green. The reason why I say 10 to 12 is we have things called phony holes, and these phony holes allow people maybe to go off to the side and putt a couple smaller putts. But the reason why we mended 2 of them together is so that if you are putting from one corner of the putting green to the other, you can have a 20 to 25 foot putt, which will not only allow you while you're on the putting green to putt your short 3-footers, but also your lag putts will be included in this too. As the coach of the Fergus Falls Girls and Boys Golf Program, I would like to thank everybody who helped raise the money, everybody who helped put this room together. So many people in Fergus have been so unbelievably kind and generous, and this is truly a room for everyone. We want kids in Fergus Falls to feel like golf is a lifelong sport. We want them to feel comfortable coming in and playing and trying it out if they're brand new, or if they're a little bit more experienced, to try to get as much out of this golf room as possible. I just want to thank once again everybody at the Fergus Falls High School, everybody in the Fergus Falls community, and think spring.